Hello everybody, today we are working on Introduction to Problem Solving, and I will be talking about some vocabulary words, how to change like word problem into algebraic expressions or into math. So we talk about consecutive, even, and odd integers, and their representation, like how do we change them into algebraic expression. If I see a word problem and I have a question about the consecutive, even, odd numbers, integers, then how do I change them into algebraic expression? So consecutive integers, if I get consecutive integers, and I will draw a number line, and I have my number line is not going to be on scale, so 7 and 8. Probably I should erase this portion right there. Okay, then I have that. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I pick consecutive integers, so for example I'm going to go 5 to 6. 5 to 6, the space between 5 and 6 is only 1, so that's 1. If I go from 5 to 7, the space is between 5 and 7, it's 1 and 2, so I'm counting spaces 2. So my consecutive integers is going, like the first integer is x, then the second one is going to be x plus 1. The third one is going to be x plus 2 because I have 2 spaces from 5. If I go from 5 to 8, then I have 3 spaces. 1, 2, and 3. So my algebraic expression is going to be x plus 3. Okay, let's talk about consecutive even integers. Consecutive even integers. For this, I will draw a number line up here because I don't want to mess with the other one, like this. And I am starting with 6 because they said even integers. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and I have 10, probably 11. Now since I'm talking about even integers, so I'm gonna go from even. 6 is even, so I'm gonna go to another even, which is 8. So how many spaces I have? 2. Then I'm gonna go another even, which is 6 to 10. So how many spaces there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's plus 4. If my first integer is x, then the second one is gonna be x plus 2. And the third one is gonna be x plus 4. So that's how, if you draw a number line while solving your word problem, then it will make more sense to you. So these are my consecutive integers in this case. Now let's go back for consecutive odd integers, and let's see how they goes. I have a number line right there, and I'm starting with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I can go 11, and I can go 12. So I'm looking for odd integers, so I'm going to go from 5 is odd number, so I'm going to go one odd number to another odd number, which is 7. So how many spaces? 2. Then I'm going to go 5 to 9 is odd, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's plus 4. Then I'm going to go another odd, which is 11, so I'm going to go all the way to 11. How many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that one is plus 6. So the first one is 5, which is x. Second one is going to be x plus 2. The third one is going to be x plus 4. This one is x plus 6. So these are my all odd number integers. Okay, now let's solve some problems using all of that information. So I'm going to go back to my, okay, here we go. So this one, for example, this one said the sum of 3 consecutive odd integers if x is the first consecutive integer. So, and remember, if you want, you can draw a number line, like draw a number line for a few questions, and then you will get used to it. For example, if I draw a number line here, hold on. If I draw a number line here, and they are talking about sum of 3 consecutive odd integers. So my odd integers is going to be, that's my, I don't know what integer is because I don't have any idea. So I'm just going to say that's my 1 integer, that's my 2, and that's my 3 consecutive integers. I'm not naming them 5, 6, 7, 8 on the number line because I don't know what integers are. So if the x is the first integer, so I'm going to say that's my first integer, and then that's my another integers, and they're talking about the odd ones. Okay, so remember when we did the odd ones, for example, this is 5. Let me do this because that one is 6, that's 7, that's 8, and that's 9. So if I pick odd numbers, 5 is, for example, x is the first one and it's odd, and I'm going to go to the next odd, and there are 2 spaces right there. That's why I said x plus 2. Then the third one is going to be right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one was going to be x plus 4. So these are my consecutive integers. So, and they said if the sum of their first consecutive integers, okay, so I'm going to put them together. They said x plus 2, like the sum of these integers, plus x plus 4. So if I remove the parentheses, it will be x plus 2 plus x plus 4, and it will give me 1, 2, 3. All these x's are my like terms. 2 and 4 are my like terms because all the numbers are like terms anyway, and x plus x, they have the same variables and same exponent. So I got 3x. 4 plus 2 is going to give me 6. So that will be my answer for that. Okay, now let's do this question down there. Find 3 numbers such that the second is 3 more than twice the first number and the third number is 4 times the first number. The sum of 3 numbers is 164. Now, if you guys pay attention, they're not talking about consecutive numbers. They're just talking about some numbers. So if I have 3 numbers such that the second is 3 more than the twice. So I have, for example, 3 numbers. I would just draw a line 1, 2, and 3. And they said the third number is 4 times the first. The sum of 3 numbers is 164. So I'm just adding these numbers, 3 of them, and they will equal 164. So the first number we'll pick, that's x. And what is the second number? Second is 3 more than twice the first number. 3 more means what? Let me do that. 3 more means 3 plus. Twice the first number, what is the first number? It's x. So twice the first number is 2x. So this second number is going to be 2x plus 3. Okay, the third number is, okay, let's use another pen. Third number is 4 times the first number. What is first number? X. So that one is 4x. So this is my equation because I have an equal sign there. So combine the like terms, and I'm gonna put them like x plus 2x plus 3 plus 4x equal 164. So according to the equations that I in one of the video I gave you guys 3 steps for equations. The first step, clear the fractions by using least common denominator. The second is clear parentheses using distributive property. The third one is combine like terms. So which ones are my like terms in this case? X, 2x, and 4x. They have the same variables and same exponents, like their exponent is 1 anyway, invisible. So x plus 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7x. And then plus 3 is going to stay as a plus 3, and 164 is going to stay 164. If you guys pay attention, I have another like term, 3 and 164. But they have a problem that they have equal sign in the middle. So how can I move the 3 up here and combine with 164? Opposite operation. Always, always opposite operation. So subtract 3 both sides. You cancel. And I'm going to get 7x equal 164. Subtract 3 is going to be 161. Then you divide 7 both sides because I have to make my x by itself. Cancel, cancel. And since 7 and x are multiplying, I use opposite operation, which is division. It's going to give me x equal 23. So read the question one more time. Excuse me. They said find 3 numbers. And remember, I always solve my word problems from what they're asking me. I go like backward and I start what they're asking me and I go and find my information. So this is my first number, and so they said find 3 numbers. So that's first number. Then the second number is that one. So I'm multiplying 23 with 2 plus 3 will give me 49. So the next number is 49. What is the third one? 4 times 23. It's going to give me 92. So these are my 3 consecutive numbers that I found. Okay. Let's do this question. Roxanne was helping her friend Eva study for an algebra exam. Roxanne told Eva that her last 3 latest art history quiz scores are 3 consecutive even integers. So let's underline this, even integers, whose sum is 264. Help Eva find the scores. Now the first integer, we would say that's x. The second integer, does it say anything? No, because we have a consecutive even integer. So it's going to be x plus 2, if you guys remember right there. There. And the next one is going to be x plus 4. If you notice the even and odd integer consecutive, they have the same thing, like x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, and so on. So x plus 4, and then their sum is equal 264. Now combine the like terms. I will combine my like terms. This is my like term. Okay, I have to make it bigger. Okay, that's my like term. That's my like term. That's my like term. So 1, 2, 3. So I have 3x. Okay, then I have another. Okay, I have another like terms. 2 and 4 and 264. But since this is on the other side of equal, I'll just wait for that one and I can combine 2 and 4 easily. So it's going to give me plus 6. And I still have that 264 right there. Now which ones are my like terms? 6 and 264. And since they are jumping over this equal sign, and I have to use opposite operation. Cancel, cancel. So I got 3x equal 264 subtract 6 is going to give me 258. And then you divide by 3 both sides because I have to get the x. And x is equal 86. Now, let's read the question one more time. Are they talking about all scores? Help Eva find the scores. So yeah, I have to find all the other 3 scores. So if the first one is x, 86, for example, the first number is 86, what is the second number? X plus 2. So add 86 with 2 will give me what? 86, 87, 88. Then the third number is x plus 4, and if I add 86 plus 4, it's gonna give me, what is 86 plus 4? 90. So what are my 3 scores? I have 86, the first one, then I have 88, and then I have 90. So that's our score. There you go. Okay, so we are done with this objective, guys. Any questions, please comment below. I will try my best to help you. Like my video, subscribe, I would appreciate that. Okay, have a good day.